Pissing our pants yet?
Alright guys, welcome back to another Walking Dead vlog. This is a countdown vlog. Now, usually around this time, we already have a Walking Dead episode. I think actually I looked on my channel a year ago, I already had 2 reaction videos out for Season 6, but because of the later start to this season and the hype that they keep wanting to build and build and build, there's a later start. And we only have our first reaction video coming out next week, which means these reaction videos are probably going to run for the entirety of November and a little bit into December, I'm assuming. So every Sunday after this week, that's going to be the report for the channel. Now, there's just a few things I wanted to talk about in this video, just very quickly. First of all, get hyped. There's some big things going to be coming for the channel. Obviously, reaction videos for the first 8 episodes of Season 7 of The Walking Dead. Probably this is the part of the show that I've been waiting for since I started watching The Walking Dead. Because I had followed the comics, not religiously, but I had first seen the comics. And I think it was really Negan that I had seen in the comics first. And I think it was his dialogue as a character that kind of attracted me to it. And I kind of saw him as this overlord dictator and with a very charming sense of humor, but also some set guidelines and rules that I was really interested in getting to know. And then I was kind of waiting ever since when the show would finally tackle him. And now I'm glad that they didn't drag it out. People were saying, oh, he's not going to show up until the end of Season 7. Well, I'm glad they didn't drag it out. At the end of Season 6, we finally got him. So I was glad that they didn't, stretch that out and throw out some other plot details and just try to fill it, put the space in with filler, if you know what I mean. So in that regard, this is just something that I'm the war segment. This is the something to fear segment of Rick brought to his knees, of Rick submissive to a higher power, and how other members of the group interact with that. Obviously, since we have a cast of characters that are slightly different and more, very different, I'd say, from the comic characters that we have at this time in the issue 100. It's great to see. I'm going to be interested in seeing the dynamics, like how characters get angry at each other after whoever dies, or maybe there's more than one death, whatever speculations you'd like to believe. For me, I'm interested in just seeing the dynamics already. Just we saw a broken Rick. The acting by Andrew Lincoln in that last episode of Season 6 was absolutely phenomenal. And it's crazy that he has to bring himself to that low position once again, months later for the premiere of Season 7. Again, I didn't necessarily agree with the decision to make it a cliffhanger with the first-person death. However, I'm going to make a follow-up vlog. This is one of the announcements. I'm going to make a follow-up vlog to the channel where I am going to, after watching the premiere of Season 7, I'm going to give an opinion if I think the cliffhanger was justified. Because Scott Gimple and Kirkman have said that they were doing this because they felt that the premiere of Season 7 would justify the death. Okay? They would justify it. It would justify the cliffhanger and the way they handled it. It was an artistic choice, and I don't want to, obviously in the moment I was so angry because I just wanted a release of the emotions. I just felt, obviously, like I was one of the people in that lineup, and I felt the weight of everything. And I kind of knew what was going to happen. I knew Negan killed someone in the comics, and I was waiting for the anticipation of what would happen with that. And so I think I was just kind of like, I felt robbed in the moment. At the moment, I was very angry. Obviously, if you saw my reaction where I flipped a chair and then we made a very hate-filled review. But again, after months of considering it, I want to see what this artistic direction is and what the Season 7 premiere offers that could change my mind. So in that interest, that is basically how I'm going to handle it. And I'm going to make a vlog probably next week at this time after I have the Season 7 episode reaction uploaded. I will probably make a separate vlog where I talk about what I feel about the episode and how this influences my decision about my review of the finale of Season 6. Okay? Now, there's one, I just want to say there's going to be a couple other vlogs around Halloween. I know there's at least 1 or 2 vlogs I want to make. One of them is a Negan cosplay guide. Now, I'm actually being Negan for Halloween this year, and I have the entire set of materials, I'd say, to be him. To be him in its entirety. And this includes an actual baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire. This includes a leather jacket designed exactly like his jacket is in the TV show. I've even got a belt that has cartridges, like the cartridge rounds. I have a scarf. I have basically everything to the smallest of details to be him 100% as he appears in the final episode of Season 6. Okay? And that video, I don't know if I should release it at the end of this week as like a preview or a promo for my Season 7 Episode 1 vlog, reaction vlog. I'm not sure when I should release it. I wanted to release it closer to Halloween, but there is one other video I'm thinking of releasing on Halloween, which is actually a video I took back in August. I might make another one and use a different item. But as of now, there's a vlog where I dress up as Negan with all of the materials I just explained, and I actually destroy something with the baseball bat in the format of the Season 6 finale. So, I don't want to spoil what it is I destroy with the bat. Obviously, it's not a person, duh, but it's something cool, and it just shows you, I guess, the power of a real baseball bat with barbed wire and what it can do, I suppose. I mean, if there was ever any doubt that it could destroy things with its bludgeoning capabilities. So, to that end, stay tuned. Definitely some cool vlogs coming for you in the mix. All right? Now, the last thing I kind of want to say here is the formatting for this premiere. It feels like a finale because of the weight of the things that are happening. The premiere of Season 7. It's going to be me and Jack. If you don't know who Jack is, he's the person who sits on the right or on the left. We filmed in 2 different locations. For the first half of Season 6, we filmed in one location. In the second half of Season 6, we were living in different places at the time for our college academics. So basically, we're going to be filming it, me and him, and then our friend Will, who was the third person in the second half of Season 6, he was our friend who filmed with us for the second half. And he has a newer job right now, so we didn't know if he would be able to do these reactions with us. He's going to try to make it for the premiere of Season 7. I don't know about the weeks after that. I would say the best bet is that it'll be the 3 of us and maybe 1 or 2 other guests. I don't want to cram the room with too many people because what ends up happening is I end up not hearing the episode, because when I do these reactions, it's the first time I'm seeing the episode. So I prefer not to cram the room with a whole bunch of people and have, because then people get angry, they can't hear things, and I'd like there to be a balance between commentary and listening to the show. That's the ideal scenario for a reaction vlog. So there's things to consider, and just a bit of an update on where we're going to be heading in terms of new vlogs and new content. So a cosplay guide, probably the more official one that I'll be making, because I haven't seen many people with an actual official jacket, official bat, and just very exact details on this costume, which is pretty cool. But there's that. There's the Halloween vlog of me destroying something with the bat. Maybe, I don't know, if I think of another idea, I'll throw it out there just to hype this up. If you guys have any ideas for vlogs, let me know, because I want to count down this premiere in the best way I can. This is just kind of like an update, but it's also in a way counting down to this Sunday. And in terms of when I upload it, it takes time for me to, get the episode, to edit it, to render it, and to put it on YouTube. So usually if you guys, it's obviously, it's not going to be up immediately. I don't have magic powers to just do that, but Probably we're looking at, like, I don't know, 12:30, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'd say, is a good bet as to when the episode of the reaction will be on my YouTube channel. That's, like, the best answer I can give you, honestly. Because, again, it's basically when I can get it online. Because I do provide a small preview of the video in the bottom left corner, which has been the source of many copyright issues I've had to fight. Some of them I don't fight, but some of them I do. And it's probably 50-50. But, again, if I'm going to do that, I'm probably going to need to wait until whenever I can get it from the source I get it from, and then kind of render it for you guys. So for anyone interested in the reactions, that's probably when it'll be uploaded. So just want to give everyone a heads up, just in case, because I know there's confusion. People always comment, "Where's the reaction video? Where's the reaction video?" I'll probably have to reiterate myself, but you know, it is what it is. I know with an audience this big, there could be some confusion. So, all right, that's basically it. That's all I wanted to say. Let me know what you guys think for the ideas, and I guess hype up the premiere this Sunday, and let me know who you think is going to get killed. I still think it's Glenn. That's not changing. There might be a possibility someone else dies. But as of now, I'm sticking with the comic death, which I thought they'd change it, but I guess it makes sense to keep it with Glenn because of the subsequent events that occur after. So, all right. Thank you guys, and I will see you for more content in the future. Peace.